Hello Dan, hello Nicky and the rest of the lads at West Ham Fan TV. I hope you are all doing fantastic well. Another great season. We ridiculed David Moyes, to be honest with you, when he was at Sunderland, and we were loving it. But he's turned things around at West Ham, and fair play. He's got some hell of players, and he's playing some really, really nice stuff. But yeah, he's doing really well, and hopefully he's get the top four. I said this last season was on your channel. If you can get the top four, and it's basically like to the Premier League, because none of the big boys will be in the Champions League. It would be brilliant to say. I wanted less than you guys last season, but sadly has both faded off. But hopefully you just get fourth place, because there wouldn't be nothing better to see all them plastic London Man United fans not get their top four. So how Hammers, get the top four. How we can do this. But yeah, obviously Newcastle coming into the game. We're in a really good run of form, which is incredibly rare to be optimistic, because the amount of times that Dan's been on our channel and we've been on his channel, West Ham Fan TV, and just talking about the owners and off-the-field problems like protests and something. It's just a common theme with both of our clubs. But since the takeover's come in, and it's not just obviously the January transfer windows, look, it has helped that, you know, we've got an alternative to Callum Wilson, although Chris Wood isn't doing the goods at the minute. I think he will come good. Kieran Trippier is a massive signing. He got Player of the Month already, and he's out for a few weeks. He's got a broken metatarsal in his foot. So that is a bit of a worry coming into this game, because he's been sensational. Obviously, a couple of free kicks, which has got us 3 points in the last 2 games. But it's not just that. His leadership, his calmness on the ball in tight areas, encouragement, we're going to miss that massively. And if Javier Manquillo doesn't make it for the game at right back, he's a steady replacement. It's Emil Kraft, and I'm really, really worried if Emil Kraft starts. I think he'll get a lot of joy, whoever you play down there, whether it's Ben Rama or Pablo Fornells, whoever you're playing against our right back. I think you'll get some joy there. Matty Targett will come back in. He had a solid debut against Everton. Obviously couldn't play against the win against Aston Villa, but we've got Bruno Gomes. Big things are expected of him. He can't get in the lineup at the minute because the midfield three of Jonjo Shelvey, Joe Willock, and the revelation that is Joe Linton all of a sudden. Those three midfield are doing fantastically well. So we've got a couple of options off the bench, which is rare. We normally see the likes of Christian Atsu coming off the bench, or Hosselu in the past, Andy Carroll. But now we've got a little bit of squad depth, and that'll get better with the January transfer windows. So, as I say, Newcastle have won 3 in a row, which is class, which is absolutely brilliant to see. We're 5 unbeaten in the Premier League. We also went out with Saudi Arabia and played a friendly. We beat their top side. We won 1-0. So if you want to squeeze that one in there, because I want to, because it sounds better, to technically 6 unbeaten. But yeah, we're going into this game with a lot of confidence. Yes, the Trippier one is a massive blow, but we've got to be realistic at the same time that we're playing against a side that are trying to get in the Champions League. So in all honesty, if you give us a point right now, I'm taking it, because it keeps our unbeaten run. And let's face it, you've been up there for the last 2.5 years now. So I think we're looking at West Ham's results on the computer down here. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a home move, so I just had to quickly do this video. The only thing that a couple of defeats against Man United, that was a big one, I feel, because they're literally just in front of us. And the Leeds one was a surprising one, because we played Leeds recently and we didn't think much of them when we beat them 1-0 at Ellen Road. But as I say, I want to see West Ham up there. You've got some fantastic players. I know you've got to carry on with the Kurt Zuma stuff, but I'm not here to talk about that. It's all in the media. We know about that. Whether he plays or not, I don't really care if he plays or not. What he did was despicable. We all know that. But, you know, you've got to forgive a player, in human beings in life in general. So, you know, we've had players in the past like Joey Barton, and we forgive him. So, but anyways, I'll be down at the London Stadium, down West Ham. Well, Stratford area, isn't it, really? So I'll be down there, hopefully catch Dan for match reaction on both Newcastle Fans TV and West Ham Fan TV. Score. It's a tough one, because if I had Trippier in there, I would have been a little bit more confident. But I'll take a draw, like I say, if you give us a score draw. But my heart says we might just lose by a goal. I don't think it'll be much in it, but I'm hoping for a draw. I don't think Newcastle will win. I'll be flabbergasted. I know we've got a good record down there in recent years. I think we've won 3 out of the last 4 in the London Stadium. So fingers crossed. But I'll go for draw. I'll be optimistic. But yeah, thanks very much, Dan, Nicky, and all the rest of the lads. Keep smashing it as ever. Ta-da, everyone. Bye-bye.